Heather Sorge, the Lead-Free New Jersey Program Manager. I'm thrilled to do backbone staffing for the Lead-Free New Jersey Collaborative, along with Cassie Bullinger, who's not with us today, but she is our wonderful program coordinator and does a great job with all of our meetings, our communication, making sure that we get everything that the hubs need, right, and that our partners need to put the glue that binds this whole thing together. So a little bit about me, what brought me to the work. I actually worked in special education for over 10 years. And what I saw was a lot of children struggling with behavioral and educational issues, learning issues, which really piqued my interest into how we could make the lives of children better as a whole. So I got very involved with schools and the health of schools and school health related issues. I got very involved with my union at the time through New Jersey Education Association, went to work with them, which led me to down this path of a career in working with New Jersey Work Environment Council as a organizer to make sure that the school districts that these children were going to attend were safe and healthy. And this was during a time during COVID where indoor air quality and other issues were really at the forefront, very highlighted. And what we have in New Jersey as a very old state is 31 districts referred to now as the New Jersey Schools Development Authority districts, or SDA districts, formerly known as Abbott districts, that New Jersey was tasked with focusing on through Abbott versus Burke, through a court case, landmark court case, to make sure that those 31 most needy, underfunded districts were given the same opportunity for all children to have access to a thorough and efficient education. All of the districts that we've talked about today, Trenton, Patterson, Bridgeton, Millville, Vineland, and Orange, who's our fourth hub, are all SDA districts. So those schools, are particularly in need and very antiquated with mold and asbestos and lead pipes and unusable water fountains and things of that nature. So what people don't realize about lead is that although people think it's something that happened 30 years ago, it does cause behavioral and learning issues. It affects the brain, attention difficulties, reading difficulties, behavior issues, irritability, headaches, stomach aches, right? And really affects a child's ability to have a healthy life and a good start, right? And that is, I think, what binds us all here, what brings me, that's why I get up in the morning and want to do this work. And that's how I came to work with Lead Free New Jersey, is I really wanted to drill down on one very specific issue. And I chose that to be lead because it is one of the oldest legacy hazards that affects our kids, and one that I think can be dealt with. It's 100%, lead poison is 100% preventable through proper education and training and understanding, but it's also often the most ignored. So that said, about why I'm here in a long-winded way, and I apologize. Lead Free New Jersey itself was created before my time, although Cheryl was there actually since the very beginning. And really, it started as an idea in 2020. We had a lot of organizations, New Jersey Future, which is my backbone organization, or actually the umbrella organization, I guess, for the backbone staff. New Jersey Future was focused on water, lead in water, and a lot of other issues, but water being one. We had Green and Healthy Homes initiative, ISLES, Advocates for Children New Jersey, which were previously mentioned, all dealing with lead, but in different ways. And they really were working in a silo. And what was identified through all of those organizations was that they needed to come together and look at lead holistically. So Lead Free New Jersey came about as an idea for an equitable and inclusive collaborative that all of these organizations wanted to work together to make sure that children were free from lead poison, their environment was lead safe. And they sought to set this up and accomplish this through three goals, right? And they remain our goals today. And those are holistic lead remediation, right? So paint, water, soil, and dust, equitable policy change, and engaged communities, which is really the most important part of lead-free New Jersey. And that is what I think makes us a bit different from other models. One of the things that all those founding organizations wanted, including the funders that sought to support the program, is that community had to be at the epicenter of everything that this collective impact model sought to do. And the only way that you can do that is through lived experience and setting those most impacted by the problem as part of the solution and making sure that the community needs, not what we think the community needs, but what the community wants and identifies as the issue, as the focus on how we go about prioritizing and working to resolve it. So, going back to how we're structured, we are a very complex, very large collaborative. We are statewide. We have many partners. We work with the state departments, the various alphabet soups, Department of Health, Department of Community Affairs, the EPA, Environmental Protection Agency. We work with local health departments. We work with water utilities. We work with all different kinds of organizations, but the most important is the community members and residents that come. And they come to we have a water advocacy committee, we have a housing committee, we have a newly formed health committee, because health is really the point of all of this, right? And then going through our structure, those committees report to our advocacy committee and then up to our steering committee. The thing I want people to realize is that Shaniqua, Giovanni, Sherelle, and Doug Ferrand of Orange Hub, who isn't with us today, but they're our newest hub, they sit on every level of those committees at every one of those meetings, and they drive that agenda. And that is how our policy work, how our initiatives really get focused and started. Um, I think that the real key and what Shaniqua said before about being a light, the most important thing I can do as a backbone staff member is shine the light and get out of the way. It's not about what I think. It's not about how I think we should do it. It's about listening to the direction of where these wonderful individuals want to go, what language needs they're identifying, and how we can get resources, what those resources should be, where we need to show up, what are the holes that are missing, what about different parts of legislation or policy aren't making sense or do they take issue with? And although I can't lobby in my position, although I'm a former lobbyist, there are partners within the collective impact model that can. And that's why we all have a role to play. It's not one of us, as Sherelle and Giovanni and Shaniqua pointed out. It's all of us looking at our individual roles and then really focusing on how we can get that done together.
Excellent.